How's it going, friends? Luiginator here for another episode of the Luiginator Podcast, and today we have Sam and my brother, Nevin, who does music.
Hey!
Yeah, that's cool, that's exciting. Say hello, Sam. Nevin said hello, you say hello.
I wanted him to have the first hello this time. I always steal the first hello. But anyways, we're on the internet again.
That's very polite of you. I mean, you're practically the co-host of this. At this point in time, Sam, you're practically the co-host. So I think you get dibs on second. And today we delve even closer to me having to fill up the Luiginator sponsorship jar because we're talking about casting another Super Smash Bros. Roster. Only this time, instead of using food mascots, we are using characters that are associated with or owned by Microsoft's Xbox Game Studios. So I'll go ahead and get us started in usual fashion. And I'm gonna be the most basic bitch that I can possibly be, because this is literally the character that I always go back to for every single everything, and I didn't think I'd ever be able to use them for a Smash-related video again, but Banjo-Kazooie is always the first on my mind, and they're owned by Microsoft, so they count. Boom. Bam. They already have the moveset and everything. That's the first fighter in Super Smash Bros. For Microsoft.
I feel like you're cheating.
No, I feel... Well, how am I cheating?
I feel like we're recycling old content, because this was like the opening for like 2 other podcasts. Banjo-Kazooie for Smash! Newest podcast. Banjo-Kazooie for Smash! Starring in Smash. Do them again!
Look. I can't help it that I'm an on-brand human being, okay? That's what I'm about. I got like 3 things, and almost all of them are Banjo-Kazooie. It's Banjo. Right. My 3 things are Banjo, Kazooie, and the hyphen that joins their names.
Alright, then Caleb, I'm going to challenge you here. Banjo-Kazooie's already in Smash, and you want to vouch for them again. What additions do you want to add to them for Smash Bros?
So I think that they would relatively stay the same, but I think that since Microsoft owns it, you could also kick it up a notch, and since I can't really explain them, I'll do the secondary character. This is another character, he hasn't been in Smash yet. Mumbo Jumbo is the shaman from the games who does all the spells and does all the transformations. I want him to be in Smash too. And I've never said him before, trophy? So fuck you. No, he'd be a character.
Oh, so he's a full-fledged character.
Yeah.
What's his moveset look like?
What kind of fighter is he? You said he's a shaman and stuff, so like wouldn't that be like ranged magic, mid-range magic?
Yes,
maybe?
he'd be like Ness and Lucas.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he'd be like Ness.
What's his
I'm sorry,
Smash?
I definitely left the end of that sentence up in the air like there was more to come.
Dramatic pause.
No, it was just he'd be like Ness and Lucas, except the only difference is that he also has this big club in his hand, his big staff, and so he also at close range would be able to effectively.
You're telling me that is not a wand? That is just a club that this shaman has?
I mean, it's both. It's a hybrid. He's
what
like
he beats Banjo with.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's electric.
So a better comparative would be he'd be kind of like Ness and Lucas, but he would be also very akin to Robin because he can do magic and melee.
Okay, what's his final smash?
He would turn the enemy into a washing machine.
Is that
Hold on.
relevant to
does it hurt?
Hold on, I'm getting it. I'm sorry. I should have pulled up the image first.
I love the sound of you furiously typing to defend that statement.
Oh, hold on. I can do it even better. I can do the heavy breathing as I do it.
But I'm curious. He turns them all into washing machines, but like, does that hurt the opponents? Or can they just not move?
He turns them into a washing machine. He turns them into a washing machine. And he says, oh no, I messed up. And he says, oh no, I messed up. And he tries to turn them back, but when he tries to turn them back, they just explode into a puddle of viscera. And that's...
A puddle of viscera.
That's his final smash, yeah.
We're designing the most brutal Smash game ever, apparently.
Well, it's Microsoft, so you know, that's kind of their whole shtick, is they're like, yeah, we have a couple of cutesy characters, but they all have foul mouths, and everything else has a gun and realistic skin pores.
That's fair.
When you get up in the morning every day, do you just say to yourself, alright, this person needs to be in Smash, and I need to sell this?
I'm gonna be honest, yes, a little bit. Okay, so story time. Story time. I have a friend. I have a friend named Alex Rapp. Alex, please be on the podcast. I have a friend named Alex Rapp, and he at one point in time came into. I worked at the computer lab, at the theater building, and he came in and he sat down and he was in there for maybe like 2 minutes, and then he goes, "Hey, so Caleb, like, what do you think about, or like, who do you think is going to be announced for Super Smash Bros. Next?" And I went on like we had a full conversation about it. And then at the end of it, he was like, "Okay, cool. Well, I'll see you later, Caleb." And he dipped out. And I found out like 2-3 weeks later, I mentioned it in conversation with other people, and he laughed and goes, "Oh, Caleb, I never told you. I just had to kill like 30 minutes, and so when I knew I had to kill 30 minutes and had nothing to do, I was like, what kills 30 minutes? I'll get Caleb to talk about Smash."
Okay.
So, you know.
Glad everyone knows how to bring up Smash Bros. And how to use it.
It's one of this. I found out like 2 years ago now. I found out that the biggest way to cheer me up whenever I do actually get sad or really upset is to ask me either A, what do you think is coming out for Nintendo soon, or B, what do you think about like so and so cartoon? Like literally just get me talking about either of those. That's like the ultimate way to sidetrack me and get me happy again.
Oh, dude, sidebar. Are those allowed? Can I do that?
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, man. So recently, I ended up playing... I was very drunk and ended up playing Rainbow Six Siege with a group of 12-year-olds. Like, actual 12-year-olds. They were astonished when they found out that I was... This is at like 5 in the morning. Just a very drunk 24-year-old me and 4 very sober, up way too late 12-year-olds. But we ended up having like a 20-minute conversation where we just threw cartoons back and forth to see what we liked and if we knew the same stuff. And there's a lot of things from that conversation I could bring up. But my favorite was that I asked if they even knew what Foster's Home is. Yeah. And they all said it's one of the best things that's ever been on TV.
Yeah, there you go.
Good.
There you go.
It made me so happy.
I was thinking about that the other day because I'm watching through Courage the Cowardly Dog again on Boomerang, which that's it. Real quick, Boomerang is one of the best streaming services out there right now, but in terms of like knowing what you're getting, like you only pay $40 a year for Boomerang and you get every single Looney Tune, every single episode of the original and shitty Scooby-Doo series, like all the Tom and Jerry's are on there, all like Foster's on Hulu, but like Courage is on there, Camp Lazlo's on there, a bunch of Cartoon Networks. Do it.
Foster's is on Hulu?
All of Foster's is on Hulu. All of Powerpuff is on Hulu. All of Dexter's, all of Adventure Time, all of Regular Show. Hulu, between Hulu and Boomerang, I have everything I've ever wanted.
And there you go. There's our next sponsor.
I can now die happy.
No, we didn't say. Well, you just said it, Sam.
You just advertised
them.
Sam. You just advertised it. So go ahead and add a coin to the jar.
Fine. Boomerang, sponsor me.
Boom.
I gotta put quarter in the jar.
If you just drop like $1 in a jar every time you asked for a sponsor, you might be able to be your own sponsor.
That's what we do. Is we drop a quarter. We drop 25 cents in the Luiginator sponsorship jar.
I love it.
Yeah, every time remind me, friends. I'll put a picture of the Luiginator sponsorship jar on screen right now. It has like 8 or 9 coins in it. I guess 10 now. But yeah, no. What was the sidebar? Boomerang. Oh, I'm watching through Courage again. I'm watching through Courage again, and I've been thinking a lot about how like if newer kids remember these cartoons because they're such iconic cartoons in their own right, but they're also they don't get shown anymore. It's interesting. I always think about it a lot when people talk about Teen Titans Go, because what I noticed with older stuff like Courage and like Ed, Edd n Eddy, when you're a kid, you love it, and you maybe go through a phase where you don't like it because you're like, oh, cartoons aren't for me, I'm a big kid now, but then you get back into it. And I've noticed that Teen Titans Go kind of has that opposite, where Teen Titans Go, it starts out on this really high platform and like kids love it when they're really small, and then it slowly slips down and then just stays down. It's interesting. It loses people really fast.
How the times have changed us.
Yeah. Anyway, Sam, who do you think should be in Microsoft Super Smash Bros. Game?
All right, I'm gonna try to do that link thing you said. But my first character is gonna be Master Chief.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh god.
I'm not saying this because, like, oh, well, he represents Xbox. I genuinely enjoy the Halo series, and I love the Master Chief character. And so I think he should be in Smash. Take notes, Nintendo.
They're not going to put Master Chief in Smash.
No, that's not true. They put fucking Snake in. They put Bayonetta in, and
that's
I'm
because
aware that
it's
both
not
of those
because
have
I'm not
heavy
saying
Nintendo ties. I'm aware of that, but on a purely like adult, I could see it. I'm truly surprised Master Chief has not already been put in Smash.
I could see them putting like serious characters in Smash. I'm not saying that. It's because Master Chief has never in his entire existence even considered being on a Nintendo console. And that's what it comes back to in the end of the day. Like, don't get me wrong, when I say he'll never be in Super Smash Bros., I'm not saying I don't want him to be there. I'm saying, like, I don't think he ever will. Ever.
I mean, that's a fair argument.
But if he was, his final Smash would either be, I'm going to leave this up to you guys, either call down a Scorpion tank and wreck the competition, or call down a Pelican and rain hellfire.
Now, when you say
really?
Pelican, you mean like...
I thought...
Pelican is like a carrier ship for the UNSC army. So pretty much think like Fox's current Final Smash, but instead of going into a cutscene and then it's like space fights, it's literally just like a giant ship shows up and he just shoots whoever he wants.
Okay.
I would have thought you would have said for his Final Smash the oh fuck, I can't remember what the weapon's called anymore. The one that you have to like hold down the trigger. Yep, that one exactly. Totally expected it to be that.
Actually, now that you mention it, yeah, because he does use a lot of weaponry. So yeah, a Spartan laser is also an option. Literally, he has so much access to such powerful gear. That's why it makes him such a threatening fighter. He's so good, and his voice is so badass. Shout out to the voice actor who does Master Chief. I forgot his name. I'll look that up later. But anyways, that's my character.
There you go. I'm gonna be honest. When you said Pelican, I thought that you meant like
the bird.
Like the bird.
No.
So now I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of hyper focused on that. What would you say? How would you feel about him like just flying in on a big bird? How'd you feel about that? Alternatively,
I think that's the way to go. Now that you brought it up.
I mean, yeah, I don't see a problem with it. It wouldn't go well with the canon, but like, everyone would like that.
Bros.
I mean, I think the Master Chief has seen a Pelican in his time. He's been around. He's been around the block. He's a big boy.
There are birds in this game.
There's at least one. I don't remember the last time I played a Halo game, so I can't personally testify. But I'm pretty sure the last time I played it, I remember looking up in the sky at one point and thinking, "Oh wow, that's a really nice pelican up there. It's a majestic bird."
All the vehicles in the Halo franchise are always named after animals. So like you got the Pelican aircraft, you got the Hornet other aircraft, you got a Warthog, you got a Mongoose. It goes on.
The list goes on.
Oh, those things were called mongooses, weren't they?
They were so much fun. I'm so excited for the next Halo game.
I believe the plural is called mongoose.
I still haven't watched the gameplay they released, but I heard it's supposed to be open world. Is that true?
It looks like it will be open world, and I think they even said it was going to be open world.
That's interesting. Did you just
did you just make that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh my god.
It's an artist representation of what I thought when you said that.
That's the final snap. That might be the cover for the game.
I'm terrified of just how quickly you made that.
You made that astoundingly quickly. That's amazing.
Well, crap, I'm sold. There you go, Master Chief or Smash.
Oh, hold on, I can make it even better. Give me a sec.
Should we go ahead and go on with the next character while you work on your project?
Alright. Nevin, who do you think should be in Super Smash Bros? Microsoft Super Smash Bros, sorry.
Easy. It's not... it's an Xbox exclusive. Close enough.
Oh, yeah, that counts. Yeah. I can see that.
Heck yeah!
I can see that.
It will rip the competition.
Yeah, I don't know what his final smash would be.
Hammer of Dawn! Hammer of Dawn!
Oh, yeah, never mind, you're right. I know what his final smash would be. Obviously, it's gotta be the Hammer of Dawn. Good call.
Yes.
But I think the way his character should work is all of his attacks, his down B would change his primary weapon between what he's holding there and the Retro Lancer, which, just in case anyone listening has not played these games, what he's holding normally, his primary weapon is this gun that has a chainsaw on the front of it instead of a bayonet, but the retro version of it has a normal-ass bayonet, and that would entirely change his moveset from, like, I don't know, slow and, like, Ganondorfy to more Lil Mackie, I guess, in that he would be able to charge people with the bayonet and stuff like that. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I feel like the Little Mac can also kind of apply more to his character, since in his games he like never jumps. He like crosses gaps.
Oh my god,
but, like,
you're right. That's perfect.
He like crosses gaps and like climbs up ledges, but like he there's no jump button for him. So I feel like the Little Mac gag will also apply to that as well. Is his weaponry just lancers, or does he get access to like other weapons in the game, like the Nasher shotgun, the sniper rifle, or any of the like enemies' weapons?
So I would say no to the enemies' weapons, only because I think what was his name, General Ram or Rom, however you pronounce it, he should
General
be
Rom.
General Rom. Excuse me, God, I'm
no, you're fine. Go ahead.
For that. He would be another character for representation, so he would be the one that has access to all like the locust stuff. But
can he use
I
the
do
krill?
like the idea. Oh, that's a final smash right there, baby.
Yes. Heck yeah.
Oh, that would be so cool. He just sends out clouds of krill that just hang around. It wouldn't even be like people. It wouldn't be the type of thing where he has to catch people in it. He could just put down like, I don't know. It would spawn like 2 clouds like 20 paces away from him on either side that just stay there for like 10-15 seconds, and if anyone walks in or gets thrown into them, they just get torn to shreds. Just massive damage immediately.
Oh yeah. If they even want to like go like the extra mile, ROM would be perfect for like maps that have like no sunlight in them. Because the lore with like Gears of War 1 with the krill is that they only come out at night, and in order to avoid them, you stay close to the light. So if they want to take it to the extra mile in Smash Bros, if you pick a map with no sunlight and then choose ROM and bring his final smash, all the krill will just like overflow the entire map. It would be total OP or completely not at all with sunlight.
Good lord.
I think Marcus Phoenix is a great choice.
I think he's a fantastic choice.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I think it's a fantastic choice. I enjoyed the like 5 minutes of the first game and the second game that I got to play respectively. I don't know why I never finished them. I just didn't go back and do it.
Oh
much
man.
blood.
You got it.
I don't mind blood.
Now is the time.
Now is why is now the time?
All of them. I don't know, because it's been brought up in conversation, I guess.
All right. So I have another one.
Did you finish your artwork?
It's ongoing.
Okay.
Let me see. So
by the time are you still working on a Halo-related piece of art right now?
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So my next one. My next one's a little obscure, but like, you know, if Earthbound can have representation and Fire Emblem had representation before its game had ever been released in America, like, I don't care, I can be as obscure as I want. I think that the next character should be the ape creature from Lionhead Studios' Black and White.
Oh.
What?
Oh, a black and white character would be interesting.
Okay. Hold on, I'm ready to go on my conspiracy theory chain now. By conspiracy theory, I mean wishful thinking. So they closed Lionhead Studios, but then they just announced a new Fable, so there's once again renewed chance that we can get more black and white content in the world.
They did.
Just saying.
Fable. That is a good point.
So for those of you who are unaware, like Sam, which is fine because it's super fucking obscure, Black and White was a god game from Peter Molyneux before he became one of the most hated figures in gaming. It's really, really fun, and it has like god game aspects, city builder aspects. It's such a good game. God darn it!
Truly ahead of its time.
It's
one
super.
Of the few games that I don't even hesitate to use that phrase on. It was so incredibly ahead of its time.
Black and White is always up there. I always say my favorite games list, it's always like a rough tie between like Luigi's Mansion and the original Red Dead Redemption. Black and White is also in that running, and I usually don't even mention it because it's, you know, nobody's heard of it. They haven't had a game since Black and White 2. There's a fun fact. Actually, I can drop this here, and hopefully it gains some traction as a result. There is currently a very promising looking startup, like website and all, for Black and White 3 because they there it is. Because neither EA nor Microsoft used the copyright in so long that it expired. And so legally these people have determined they are allowed to do this.
Have they, like, what's stopping us from doing this?
Literally nothing, apparently.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know the details behind it, but they have a lot of proof on their website. They have made apparently
This is a
at
way
least
more official-looking
$15,000, which
website,
is different from last time. Hey, I'm not gonna ask for a sponsorship because y'all are on donation, so I'm not gonna put anything in the sponsorship jar. But hey, I'm an artist. You should let me draw stuff for your game.
I would like to score it. Let me score it.
God, that'd be so, I love. I need to start using more Black and White music. I'm gonna, you know what? Starting from this point in the podcast onward, I'm gonna put one ambient track from Black and White and loop it the rest of the video.
Caleb, they do have a join us option on this website. It says, would you like to help us? Are you a graphic designer or programmer? Send us your resume and we will contact you back.
I know, I forgot about that actually. I emailed them at one point in time and was like, hey, what do y'all, like, how is this working? And I think I got an email back that was basically just like, well, all the information is on the website right now. But I was still in college and didn't have a complete, like, portfolio at the time. So anyway, the Black and White ape for Smash would be a largely physical-based fighter with a few magic attacks. He would have a charged heal attack, kind of like the Wii Fit trainer, how she can have like a brief healer boost using her, I think it's like Sunset Salutation, I think that's what, I don't know, Yoga. But yeah, no, and then his final smash would be calling down the hand of God himself to physically smite the enemy by picking him up and throwing him off stage.
Oh, see, I was about to say that would make a really good assist trophy.
No, because the assist trophy, give me a second as I rapidly...
you're already prepared for this.
I am very prepared for this. Let's see if I can find one. Yeah, the assist trophy would be these fuckers who would come on screen and sing really loudly just to distract.
Who those people are. Oh my god. You just hit me with the craziest nostalgia bomb, Caleb.
Alright, starting from this point of the video, I'm gonna put the instrumental track from their song until I finish talking about Black and White, and then it's gonna go back to the original ambient track. Sam, there's a...
Oh my god.
Sam, these guys sing a song, and it's one of the most iconic parts of the game. I'm gonna look up the Sailor song. Sam, I'm gonna post a link to this song, and you have to go watch it, okay?
Right now?
Right now.
Oh.
I second this. I'm not kidding. Right now.
Oh. Alright. Oh boy, here we go. I'm clicking on it.
I'm also gonna play it. I haven't heard this in years.
So the way that they would work is that they're similar. It's like a combination of how Mr. Rossetti worked in Brawl. What?
I'm sorry, dude. It's been so long since I heard this song, and as soon as it started, I mean, you heard, I lost my shit.
Dude, the last time I heard it, the last time that I heard this song was over winter break because I brought my dinosaur computer up and played Black and White again.
Oh my god.
I love Black and White.
This gives me flashbacks, like, legitimately, this gives me, like, straight up, almost Vietnam-esque flashbacks to the computer room on Gillen.
Oh yeah.
5th grade me, 4th grade you, good god.
I remember I vividly remember there was one point in time around one of the holidays where it was like our dad you never really watched us play it, but our laundry machine was in the computer room too, and our dad walked in at one point in time, and there's a point where a vortex opens and it takes you to the next world, and your good conscience comes up and he's like, "Oh, we don't know if it's safe to go through," and a dude, like a villager, flies back up and out, and he goes, "God, there's a whole new world through there." And
I remember that. Oh my God,
our dad walked in right as he did it, and I was like young at the time. My dad goes, "What did he just say?" And I said, he said there's a whole new world through there. And our dad went, "He just said, oh my God, you can't play this game anymore." And I was like, "No, you can't do this to me." I was so upset. It was one of the only times where I cried so genuinely to our father that he immediately relented.
That's hilarious. Oh my God, that's funny.
He said it!
What?
Oh.
He said, "Oh my God!"
Oh. Anyway, so yeah, Black and White 8
That is a
for
true
Smash.
testament to how young we were when we played that game.
Yeah, no, that was... Dude, Black and White was like our first... Well, no, because technically Zoo Tycoon and Roller Coaster Tycoon were our first, like, computer games.
Oh,
but like...
Yeah, but Black and White was in the same era, though.
Yeah, Black and White, I think Black and
That's
White was our
crazy.
first, like, story-based game. I would say.
Yeah.
I would argue.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was both of our... Well, if we want to get down to it...
Because it was... Black and White was...
Night of 100 Frights for the PS2.
Well, Black and White was before we had PS2. That's how long we've been playing this fucking game. Yeah. Let that sink in.
We're learning a lot of history here.
Yes, Sam, I'm sorry. So, everyone,
Sam,
this is no longer about...
rapidly turn into, like, just me and Caleb reminiscing about childhood.
Yeah, this is no longer, guys, this is no longer a podcast about Microsoft Smash Bros. This is just the family podcast. I'm gonna bleep that out. I don't know if I should supposed to say last names. I think that's frowned upon.
It's a pretty common last name, I feel like.
I mean,
With
yes,
that said, we've also said our first names, so.
Our last names, Nevin and I's last name is Smith. For everyone, I censored it already, but I'm gonna say it, tell you now it's Smith. Anyway, Sam, who's your next character?
Yeah, this is not getting complicated at all. Okay, so for my character, I just looked this up, and I think he/she is a Microsoft character, but I'm just gonna roll with it anyway because I love the character. Ladies and gentlemen, bring in Commander Shepard.
Is that a I don't know if that's a Microsoft character.
According to the internet, it is,
Mass
but I could
Effect
be
is an
wrong.
Exclusive.
Whatever.
no, it's not.
According to the internet that I Google, it said, yes, sure, whatever. But so I'm gonna be like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, that's fair because
I mean,
not
I'll
everyone in Smash is a Nintendo character anymore. So that's fine.
I do think Xbox when I think Mass Effect.
I do too, and I don't know
makes
why.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay,
You know what?
Sam.
I think it might have been like Mass Effect was originally released on the Xbox and then eventually came to PlayStation. That might be my theory.
Yeah,
I mean, I think it was always on PlayStation. It just feels.
No,
I
but
don't know.
there was something weird that happened when, like, they released earlier on Xbox for one of their things they did. Like, I vaguely remember some weird controversy along those.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
No. Okay, so Sam, you're entirely correct. I'm sorry. The original Mass Effect was created as an exclusive for the 360.
Hey!
So them being in
The internet is
Smash,
right.
Them being in Smash is similar to Banjo being in real Smash. We gotta come up with a title in a minute.
I think you just said it a moment ago with your blank family podcast.
Super Soft Boys Micro.
Soft Boys Micro.
God. That's all bad. That's
They're just
bad.
all wait. So they're all super duper squishy and they're all super duper small. It's like micro machines. Okay, so explain Shepard for Smash.
Okay. So the character Commander Shepard, it's a role-playing game. So for the costumes, it can vary between default male Shepard, default female Shepard, and then it goes off with like their own custom like male and female, similar to like Pokemon Trainer, I guess. But anyways, as for the moveset, Final Smash would be call down the Normandy for support, or
You're gonna need to explain what
or
that
bring
is.
in a Reaper, because
You're
they're
also gonna need to
terrifying.
explain what that is.
And as for the moveset, it can. I feel like Commander Shepard should stick to the M8 Avenger, his/her signature weapon, and all the other alternative attacks will be the various abilities that you can use in the game, such as warp, frag grenade. I'm having trouble remembering all the exact name of the abilities, but any Mass Effect player out there knows what I'm talking about. So
his ability is warp and the frag grenade.
well, that's all because in the Mass Effect game, it's role
I know.
playing.
I forgot. I diversified my perk points when I turned 12, so I have EMPs instead of frags.
The point I'm trying to make is, like,
frags.
in Mass Effect, you get to choose your class, ranging from Soldier, Engineer, Vanguard, Sentinel, and it all varies, each one with its own, like, unique abilities. So that's why. So I feel like Commander Shepard should be able to utilize all those abilities to fill out his/her moveset for Smash Bros. Sake. Yeah, Commander Shepard.
There you go, I see it. What Final Smash? I think the Final Smash should be a reference to Andromeda, and it should be a chart, a sales chart. Tanks super duper low and crashes into the earth and just shatters everyone it lands on.
No, I already said my opening statement was that the Final Smash would be called out the Normandy.
Well, okay, but what if instead of the Normandy, it was this really, like, solid red, like, straight rectangular prism bar just drills into the earth super far down, and then it zooms out after it kills the player, and it's the sales chart for for Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yeah, well, maybe people would prefer it that Mass Effect Andromeda doesn't exist, but we don't get that luxury, now do we?
Everyone's sad and they die. It raises their damage from their depression.
Did you hear that? One of the things, I don't remember which person it was from the company who makes Mass Effect, but someone from the company at one point in time when it was failing was like, yeah, well, it's only really failing because everybody's still just playing Breath of the Wild, which isn't even that good of a game anyway. But Breath of the Wild had already been out for months at that time. And they were completely different kinds of games, so it didn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's also it's like saying no one's playing the new Resident Evil because everyone's on that new Animal Crossing.
Yeah, exactly. It was like it didn't make any sense. It was one of the most salty. Like, I don't remember. This is the guy. He blamed everything but the quality of the game for the game not selling. He was just a bitch.
Sounds like it.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, Mass Effect.
Flippin' heck, Mass Effect Andromeda. No Mass Effect Andromeda references to this Smash Bros. Character. I'm calling it now. I'm claiming that.
No, he's not allowed. He's banned.
You're banned.
What? I was agreeing with you. That was mean.
Oh,
Sam.
sorry. I unban you. I misheard you then.
You can't ban me from my own podcast.
I said I unbanned you.
You better unban.
If you get banned from the podcast as your older brother, do I inherit it?
I think so.
Am I the next in line?
Well, I think that y'all would have to fight.
Supersede Sam.
Yeah, I think y'all would have to fight about it because
just write it down in your will.
Well, I'm not gonna make a will. No.
You're never
sorry. I'm gonna make like a will for when I die, but I'm not gonna make a will just for you kicking me off the fucking podcast.
well, friggin', hypothetical situation, what if you decide to quit your YouTube biz and you don't know what to do with your YouTube channel and you don't feel like you want to delete it? Who are you gonna give that to?
I don't.
Yeah, who you're gonna give it to, Caleb? Who are you gonna give it to?
Look,
right
okay,
now, make a decision.
when I eventually retire from YouTube, I'm just going to retire Luiginator, the Luiginator brand.
Yeah, I was about to say, when people retire from YouTube, I don't think it's normal for them to hand down the channel to someone else.
Yeah.
What's Rooster Teeth gonna do?
Well, they're different. They're like a company. They're like
they've
a
evolved.
business.
What if we become a
Aggressively
company?
YouTube.
I want to be a company.
I don't know what all this Wii business is. Sir, Luiginator is my brand.
Well, what if you become a company then? Gosh.
I've thought about it. I'll be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I've put some thought into it.
Can you even do that? Like, is Luiginator something that you can legally copyright?
I mean, shouldn't you have to trademark it first?
Because of the similarities to
Trademark,
Nintendo
whatever
stuff,
the right
that's the only reason it's sketch. But like, I don't know, man. I think so. They own Luigi, not Luiginator, and they can't technically copyright all of Luigi because it's just a name.
It is just a name.
I don't think they have the Stash logo trademarked, which is why I used the Stash instead of the letter L. Fun fact, everyone.
Do they have the letter L trademarked?
I think the specific and they have it for Mario and Wario and Waluigi too, where it's specifically the white circle surrounded by their solid color with their stylized letter in the middle. Pretty sure that's a trademark for them, which is what I heard, which is why I stopped using it.
If it's not, then they're fucking up.
I mean, they're Nintendo. They're either doing the best out of everyone or are 4 years behind everyone else. And that's why I love them. It's exciting.
The most Nintendo thing in the fucking world.
There you go. Fun facts, folks.
So anyway, Nevin, who's your next character?
Alright, so...
Did you just gong?
I accidentally rang...
We are moving on!
God, how great would it be if I had some, like, ninja character to throw out after I did that? Unfortunately, that's
Ninja's
not
a streamer.
happening.
He can't be in it.
Oh. Okay. So...
He stopped him right in his tracks.
This is less of something that's on topic and more of me complaining that this person's not an actual Smash.
Oh, good. Okay.
Resident Evil 4 era Leon Kennedy.
That's fair, and I think that we might actually get to see that. He has a spirit in the game.
Does he really?
Yes.
Why the fuck is he not a character?
I don't know.
That game literally launched as a GameCube exclusive when it first released.
Yep.
Why would he not be a character?
Who's Capcom's other
Bayonetta
rep?
is a
It's
character.
Mega Man. Mega Man's their current rep.
Nintendo is slowly
it's very
coaxing into
strange to
characters
think
with
that
guns.
Those would both be Capcom representatives.
Do what?
It's just weird to think that those people would represent the same thing.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
That's so strange.
So explain, how would you do him for Smash? What would you do? Basic moveset, Final Smash, and all that.
I just got a knock on my door, so you two skip me for a moment.
Wait,
Okay,
we
we'll
have to
pause.
fill
We'll
the
pause.
gap? Alright, I'll...
Yeah, no, y'all gotta fill the gap.
Alright.
Y'all gotta save time, whatever.
Want
No,
me to
I'm just
pause
gonna. I just paused the timer. We're just gonna cut to it when you get back.
You want me to pause my recording?
Yeah, should I
No,
do
you
that?
keep your recording. No, keep your recordings going.
Okay, it's
okay.
going.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Spoody beep 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 beep.
Ooh-wee.
Sam, what did you think about the Sailor song?
Oh, yeah, I really hope I don't dream about it.
Hey, that's a catchy song.
That's the thing. I feel like it can catch on too quickly and then won't let go.
Won't let go.
Like, it will latch on so hard and for so long that when it comes off, it's gonna leave a heavy mark.
That's an understandable worry. That is
And
very
I
understandable.
did give it a legit listen to. I watched the full
Alright,
minute
I'm
of the
back. That
video.
was silly.
I'm proud of you. Alright.
I just opened the door to our father, going, Augie, one of our dogs, where were you? And then he turns around to me and just goes, never mind, I thought he was in your room.
Oh, that means our dad almost cameoed on the podcast. That would have been cute.
He did. He almost did.
You have almost gotten more of the Smith family.
I will say, when
glad you remembered, 'cause I wouldn't have.
Good job.
Okay, so yeah,
When I-
Leon
That's why I'm
for
the
Smash.
ghost.
Leon for Smash. Did you say why Leon for Smash? Because
Yes,
I feel like
yes.
we've already adequately
Yeah, like
covered
moveset,
that.
Final Smash.
Explain his moveset.
Oh, as a character.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a good question. I feel like he would be fairly Snake-esque, but without
that's
as
fair.
many long range. Not without as many long range attacks, but without like the crazy technology Snake gets.
Yeah.
I wish I could think of a way for him to, or not a way for him to bring in the Las Plagas, or I believe that's what it was called, into his moveset, but I just don't think that would make sense canonically.
Well, because he had it.
I feel
in
like
the
he'd
game.
be a
didn't he?
very normal. Yeah, he did, but never never to the extent of he has tentacles coming out of him or anything.
Yeah, that's fair. He did. I guess spoiler warning. I'll put it ahead of time. I'll put it before this.
Yeah, if you guys, this game's over 10 years old, but spoiler alert.
Oh yeah, you know what? No, I'm not gonna put a spoiler warning on that. Forget you.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he would be a surprisingly normal character as far as his moves
I feel like
go.
his basic A attack should just be him him swinging with the knife, because that's a heavy mechanic in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and basic B would just be his basic ass pistol you start out with.
Yeah. I can see that. I am also. He is one of the characters who I've very heavily been inclined to believe will appear in Super Smash Bros. At some point.
Here's a good move that I could see that would make sense with him. So you know how in Resident Evil 4, whenever the enemies lunge at you, you'll end up in these sequences where you have to button mash to get out of something? So his down B would be a counter where he basically does one of those moves and ends up stabbing the enemy trying to attack him in the throat or something.
I can just see him stabbing fucking Mumbo Jumbo from Banjo-Kazooie in the throat.
Exactly. I feel like you brought up the first characters suggested are going to be the most innocent characters that come up in this conversation. Everyone else is going to be blood and guts and crazy outer space technology.
That's, you know what, that's fair. That makes sense.
And also Clippy.
That's you can't. That was gonna be my next character. Son of a bitch.
And that's what we call a lead-in. Take it away, Caleb.
All right. Well, fine. I fucking guess. I gotta pull up fucking picture of him. I wasn't ready yet.
You gotta roll with the punches.
You just foreshadowed his character.
God damn it.
This is how close we are as brothers.
Oh my god! Oh no! Alright, I saw this. You guys have to see this too.
World?
Oh, I saw this.
That's
You guys
never
have
a
to
good
see
lead-in.
this.
Alright,
next
everyone
character
prepare to
is
be scarred
Clippy.
for life.
Next character is Clippy.
There you go, scarred for life.
Why did you do that? Why have you done that?
Because I saw it. You had to see it too.
Oh,
why did you? Is this just something that came up?
Yes.
As a result, when you Googled Clippy?
That is the first image on the second row of Google images when you search Clippy.
What website does this link you to? You know, just for
Vice.com.
Vice.
Vice, do not sponsor me. You owe me a quarter.
The formerly reputable news source?
Yeah.
Vice.com? Okay.
Yeah. So, Clippy would be Clippy. Clippy would form various shapes and various weapons, and that would be his attacks. He would form a bike as a dash attack. He would form a gun for a special attack. And the cool thing about Clippy is that kind of like how Mega Man has a bunch of other characters come in for his final smash, Clippy would invite a bunch of the other Clippy style people to come in for his final smash, like those guys, the cat.
Oh, all the Microsoft helpers.
Yeah, all the Microsoft helpers. I think it'd be cool. I also I would personally like to submit for this is I guess he would be he's they'd be the same team, but the other character who would tag along, be kind of like his partner character, would be Bonzi Buddy, who is the most well-known Trojan virus mascot on the planet. Ravaged several Microsoft, I think Windows XP was when he was a thing. But yeah, Bonzi Buddy. Bonzi Buddy would be another person with Clippy. I guess he'd be in a... I don't know if Bonzi Buddy would be a character or be an assist trophy. I think he'd be a character.
I'd think assist trophy if he...
What? I would think assist trophy.
If he comes from a virus or some shit like you just said, then he'd be perfect for you pull him out of a fucking canister and then he just glitches up every other enemy.
Oh, he'd be like Skull Kid, and he would just do random bullshit to mess with people.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Elaborate
okay.
on that.
I have been swayed. Very well. Bonzi Buddy would be Clippy's assist
What would he do
trophy.
to just fuck with people?
Do what?
What would he do to just fuck with people? Who is calling me on Facebook right now? Why is this?
Is that our call for a sponsor?
Bonzi buddy. He heard us talking about him. He would
I'm sorry,
like.
I don't.
No, you're fine. He would like change the color of the screen. He would like power up and weaken people at random. He would flip the screen, rotate the screen, stuff like that. Turn people invisible. Just general glitchiness.
As long as nobody gets impregnated.
Sam, don't. That's just wishful thinking.
Oh no.
Alright, Sam, who's the next character?
Okay, we're moving on. Alright, who did I have? That's who I had. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this character on the Discord and see if you guys can figure it out.
Okay.
Alright.
Is that from Dead Space?
No.
No, it's not. Oh, is that from...
It's from Metal Gear.
What's it called? Fucking, They
Describe the game.
A sequel to Crackdown? Is it from Crackdown?
Yes, it's Crackdown!
Yes!
It's
that is a thing.
It's the agent from Crackdown!
It is.
Yeah!
God, that was a thing.
By the way, my reference for that before I remembered the name was gonna be, I don't remember the name, but they used a sequel to advertise the Xbox One and then didn't release it for like 3 years.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
Crackdown 3 did not get released until like spring of last year, I think.
Oh
and,
yeah, super.
And Terry Crews was in it.
Terry Crews was motherfucking in it, wasn't he?
He was the main like mascot of the third game.
Yeah.
You could play as him in the third game.
That I didn't know. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he's one of the first agents you start with. So yeah, you can totally just play as Terry throughout the whole iteration of the third game. But
good old Terry.
Considering how all the agents from all 3 games have like various faces and none of them with like continuous same faces, that's why I feel like the best agent would be the masked agent from Crackdown 2. And then the color variants, they threw out other color options in Crackdown 2, so you can import that to Super Smash Brothers.
And then also Terry
obviously,
Crews is the last one.
No, Terry Crews is the assist trophy.
he just yells at everyone.
Crackdown, just Terry Crews himself has an assist trophy.
Do better! Alright, so his moveset would be his like various abilities from the Crackdown. So obviously you got variants with agility, firearm, strength, explosive, and driving. I feel like driving could be the Final Smash, or the Final Smash could be him going straight up into the air and then ground pounding all the way back down, causing a shockwave that can like either paralyze opponents who get hit by it or just like knock them flying.
That'd be cool. What if his final smash is reminiscent of how long they made people wait, and so his final smash is that he gets like super powered up, like he's about to attack, and then he sits there for so long that the person he's attacking dies waiting for the attack to hit.
This isn't Dragon Ball, Caleb.
I'll be honest, I do like the idea of playing off that, where if he hits someone with the final smash, it goes through a whole animation of him like punching them super hard and makes it look crazy, and then nothing happens for like 45 seconds, and then out of nowhere the damage all hits at once, no matter what the situation is.
Oh my gosh, so it's like a ticking time bomb. It's like you can try and get some more hits in before you die.
Exactly.
That would actually be a really cool feature.
This sounds very anime. You punch the guy, nothing happens, and then you just go, "You're already dead," and then they die.
Dude,
that would actually be really cool. Wait a minute.
There's an anime about stuff like that.
That'd be super cool. Dang it, I want that. I want that in Smash, like a real boy Smash.
Alright, there you go. Agent, that's his name. Agent for Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, that'd be a good character. Good job, Sam.
Yeah, he's got agility.
Alright, Nevin, who's your next fighter?
Well, this is a shaky one, because not only is this not an Xbox exclusive, but this character was actually in Sony's version of Super Smash Bros. That they did, All-Star Battle Royale.
That game had so much promise.
I know it did. I think that I'll send a picture if I need to. I'm sorry, I forgot to prepare that.
Do the picture. We all need to see it. Do
in that case, I'm just
gonna
gonna continue sounding like I don't know what I'm talking about until I manage to pull this picture up. I don't really remember what it's called.
I love it. I love how like only Sam's the only one who actually is like prepared with his pictures every time.
Hey, I'm
a professional. Dang it,
Phoenix picture. It's just this one. Hold on, I'm almost there.
The suspense is killing me.
Shouldn't have made those noises yet.
You know what? While we're waiting, we can power up our attacks. Oh wait, it's here.
Oh my god!
Wait, why did that not? Gotcha.
That's all right.
You copied the link, not the image link.
I know. I realize that now.
Should we wait or should we click on it?
It's your choice.
I'm gonna wait.
Is that one?
There we go.
Yes,
there we go.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh,
that would be cool.
Yeah. Oh, what's he called? Big Daddy.
The Big Daddy. Yeah, man.
Yeah, from BioShock.
Yeah.
Same.
So there are two options with this. You can either go with the generic first game Big Daddy, where he was just an enemy, or you can get more varied with it and make it the main character from the second one, where you actually played as a Big Daddy. And,
I forgot you did that.
I know, it's weird. It's still a solid game. I'll fight anyone that says otherwise. BioShock 2 is one of my favorite games ever. The whole series lives in my heart.
Do people say it's bad?
Especially. They don't necessarily say it's bad, but they say it's worse.
It's very simple.
Stupid.
Anyone who says it's bad is just simply wrong.
You know what? Anybody who says that,
Exactly.
you're actually worse.
Like, I remember a lot of the criticism was something along the lines of it being too, like, colorful. Like, they made it a little bit less bleak, but I disagree with that. I think that they did a fantastic job in the second one of really expanding upon the universe that Rapture is, and, like, really making it a real place that you can see was once this, like, thriving utopia that went downhill, as opposed to the first one, which really paints it. Like, if you pay attention to the actual story, they make it clear through words that it used to be this insanely beautiful place, but it doesn't look like it. You can't really see it in the environment, but you can in the second one.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, and like, I mean, shit, his moveset's pretty self-explanatory, honestly. Man's got like a harpoon gun, he's got a drill on his arm, yeah. Now, the final smash, I was about to say I don't know what it would be, but now I do. I don't remember if it was the first game or the second game, but one of them, in the end, depending on your decisions you make throughout the game, basically a horde of those little girls, the little sisters, come out and just kind of swarm your enemy and help you out in the final battle.
Oh,
so
yeah!
His final smash would be if he successfully hits someone with it. It would be like DK's is in the new one, where
he just beats the crap out of you
directly in front of him. No,
yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess. But I was talking more about how it's triggered. Like, you've got to hit someone directly in front of you with it.
Yeah,
and, and they just get held down, basically, by a swarm of little sisters while you, I don't know, shove your drill up them. That's
your
the
drill
phrasing I'm gonna stick with.
I can see that, honestly.
I absolutely can see that.
Like that, there's a reason that Big Daddy was fucking PlayStation's like big E3 announcement character for their fighter. I mean, like that, and the fact that they didn't get fucking Crash Bandicoot or Spyro or anyone anybody cares about outside of like 4 people.
I know, right?
That I don't understand how they messed up that game so badly.
Yeah, like they could have had a huge roster, and instead they put together this little disappointing collection. That's like cool to see them fight each other. It just could have been so much more cool.
Yeah, I have no idea, cause like they had some cool like iconic people. Like they had Jack and Dexter were in it, Ratchet and Clank were in it, Sly Cooper was in it.
Himself.
Do what?
Dude, Hobie from Kratos from God of War.
Yeah, Kratos was in it, and like Nathan Drake was in it, but like all of their old guys. Like Parappa the Rapper was the only old person who was in it, and no, I think the kid from Ape Escape was there. I think Spike from Ape Escape was there, but like I don't know, they were just missing so many big name fighters, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
It's stupid. That's why another thing in this list is cast a PlayStation Smash Bros. Game because they tried to do it and failed so hard that we can still do that. Yeah. All right.
Oh yeah, doctor.
So my next character. Let me type the name in because I once again forgot to pull up the picture ahead of time.
Oh my god.
The pacing of this is amazing. We're so good at this. It's great.
Hell yeah, you know it. My next character is where's the link? There it is. Found it. My next character is Conquer the Squirrel.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually another character I'm surprised isn't already in real Smash Bros.
Well, it's because it's the same deal as Banjo. They're owned by Rare, so they're owned by Microsoft, and Microsoft was a butthole up until like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I really like Microsoft now. That's another thing that we could talk about on a podcast someday is just how far Microsoft has come. Because like they really were known for like tanking companies, and now they're really, really respectable. I like them. Good for them. Anyway, yeah, Conker's moveset is also kind of built into him because he uses guns and chainsaws and boos. And so he would just hack and slash and shoot stuff, and it'd be really fun because he's a cute little squirrel. It'd also be really nice seeing another Rareware character get some more representation because they don't really get that a lot. I think it'd be really fun, and I think that his final smash would be he, on screen, drinks to intoxication, pulls out a chainsaw, and just stumbles around the stage swinging a chainsaw. That is his final smash.
Not only do I love that, but I think you just gave me my next character that I'm going to suggest.
Oh, no, good. Trying to think if there's because that was really short. Trying to think if there's anything else about Conker that I want to share.
What about his costume alternatives? You got any ideas?
We haven't been talking about that the whole time. I've
been bringing it up.
Well, okay, so his standard costume would be this one, which is from like the one you see now. But another one that he could have would be this one, which is from Live and Reloaded, the Xbox remaster. He could have this one, which was the absolute garbage version that they did for Project Spark. If anybody...
Oh, he's staring right into your soul.
I didn't know he was involved in that.
Yeah, no, okay, so, oh my god, they announced it, I think they announced it at E3, but it was, they had Conker, appear for the first time in years. And everybody lost their fucking minds, and then he was like, we haven't had a game in a while, and everybody went, oh my god, and he goes, guess we'll have to make our own, and it was like coming to Project Spark this year, and everybody immediately went from super ecstatic to just super fucking pissed.
Wow.
Yeah, no, they super fucked the pooch on that one.
That's a major, what, you guys don't have cell phones moment?
Yeah, it literally, yes. It was so stupid.
God, that's terrible.
They also, they teased Conker at one point when they did, or they didn't intentionally tease Conker. I remember when they announced Super Lucky's tail, they did it by flashing his tail only across a black screen with text. And so everybody lost their fucking minds because his tail looks exactly like Conker. And so everybody thought it was about to be a new fucking Conker game. They are fools!
The more you talk about this, the more I think I actually did see this happen, and I've just, purged it from my memory.
It made me so fucking mad. It was so stupid. It was like... It would be like if Nintendo came up one day and had their presentation be the Blue Falcon from F-Zero racing along a racetrack, and then the door opens to reveal that it's being driven by Mario Kart 9 and it's not F-Zero at all. It was absolutely infuriating.
I can totally see that happening.
It was absolutely infuriating. Anyway, Conker should be in regular Smash as well. Who's Sam? Who's your next character?
My next character, who did I have? I gotta check. Okay, I'm bringing this person up because I'm very excited for what's coming up. And I also don't know how to, name him / her for, the Smash roster. That's gonna have to come to me later. It's the, hero from Fable.
Oh, yeah, I think that they would just be called the hero. Kinda like Hero in Smash.
Yeah, but like there'll be like two heroes, and that could get confusing. Like if someone's like talking about hero, like they're like, wait, are you talking about Fable hero or other hero?
No, there's only one hero, cause that's Nintendo, and this is Microsoft. This is what they call soft micro boys.
Super soft micro boys.
Boys, super soft. I like. This is super soft micro boys, Sam. There's no other hero here.
I object.
To what?
I'm objecting to these soft boy names.
Too bad.
I think that this is a genius name.
Yeah.
I mean, I might be biased, but it's a good name.
Alright, alright, for the moveset, I feel like the dog has always been like accustomed to the hero tag along type deal. So similar to how Rosalina always has like Luna by her side, I feel like the dog should always be by the hero's side. And of course the costume variants will vary between like male hero and female hero. And I'm also kind of like torn because I don't know like which hero to include from which games, because like there's Fable 1 and 2 and 3, and I chose 2 for the picture because that seems to be like the fan favorite out of the 3.
That is the one I remember most fondly.
Yeah. So I feel like I want to say like 2 can be like the default. I have no problem with it. I guess
that makes sense to me.
Yeah. But I also like I still like Fable 3, and Fable 1 is the one that started it all. So I feel like the other costume variants can be like from Fable 1 and 3 as well. But that might be stretching it a bit. But
no, that makes sense.
Okay. So yeah, that's the costume variants. The moveset will obviously be ranging from the types of weapons you can use. So for melee, you got sword, you got hammer, and those are the only 2 weapon types from Fable 3, and I think that's the same for Fable 2.
What about the gun?
I was getting to that. I was focusing on melee.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, so for melee, he like switches between sword and hammer. And then for like range, you can switch between rifle and pistol.
How does he switch? Is that just different attacks? He just has it on him, or is it the type of deal where like he substitutes one of his move slots for switching to a different weapon?
I feel, because this is just my personal preference when it comes to like the fighters I play as in Smash Bros. I feel like the switch can be like automatic. So like say if he was attacking in the air, his like standard like A would just be, alright, I'm gonna use a rifle in this instance. But like when he's down on the ground and then uses a ranged weapon, it could just be a pistol. I'm not very fond of like the manual switch, so that's why I'm not for like press down B to switch weapons and stuff like that. Because like while if you want to justify like he has to do like a manual weapon switch, you can do like a weapon wheel type situation since there's only like 4 weapons to choose from. But in my opinion, I want it to be like an automatic switch. So his moveset is set to like one set and not just like a combination of the 4. Because I feel like that could be a lot of coding or something.
Hey, sorry, speed round. Our hour is up. We're in speed round. Everybody rush around. Nevin, you have one more full one that you get to say. But so Nevin, you get 2 more characters. I get 1 more character. Sam, you get 1 more character. 3, 2, 1. Nevin, go.
It's very convenient that I get 2 characters. Let me do them both at once because I don't know about a main fighter representation from the series, but I have 2 assist trophy ideas that I think would be great, okay?
Okay.
Here's the first one. Do I need to explain this?
Is that from Left 4 Dead?
Yes, it is. So, you pull the assist you pull it out, and literally a fucking car spawns, and it just sits there. But if anyone touches it, whoever touches it, it sets off an alarm, and a zombie horde akin to the chickens from fucking Legend of Zelda just come in and swarm whoever sets off the alarm. Alright?
Good lord.
Yeah?
Okay, who's the other one?
Second one, same basic idea, kind of, in that it'll spawn and sit there, and it won't fuck with you if you don't go near it. You might be thinking ahead of me on this one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The old witch.
Oh.
Witch, yeah. That makes sense, yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
crap.
okay.
She'll insta-kill people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. That's exactly what it would be. Super hard to trigger. She just sits there until you touch her. But if you do, you're fucked.
I can see that. Alright, my next character is from one of the most iconic Microsoft series ever that they don't use enough anymore, and the one on Xbox One is really kind of bad. My next character is the elephant from the cover of Zoo Tycoon.
What are you doing?
The elephant from the cover of Zoo Tycoon. Speed round, Nevin. Speed round.
Hold on, you can't just say that and not embellish it. I need a full explanation of why and how.
Well, why is because Zoo Tycoon is one of Microsoft's most iconic franchises. It has a long history, and it's still trying to come back, kind of. Plus, it inspired Planet Zoo, which is beautiful, so it deserves representation.
I want the roller coaster from the cover of Roller Coaster Tycoon.
That's fine, he can be there too. Yeah, no, I think you would just charge people, and his Final Smash would be a stampede.
And a Final Smash.
Final Smash would be the stampede with all the animals. Because when you fail a task, when you fail a scenario in Zoo Tycoon, it's like a picture of a zookeeper being trampled by animals or something. And so it's that. It's you are the zookeeper. You get trampled by a bunch of animals.
Okay.
Wowzers.
Yeah. It's just so it's literally like all these iconic characters.
I love that.
And then just in the middle of it, elephant.
Elephant. God, imagining the announcers saying that is so funny to me.
It makes it all worth it. Alright, Sam, bring us home.
Wait, hold on. I want a fucking moveset about that elephant. I'm not gonna let you get away from this.
Okay. Basic attacks is it hits people with a trunk. Special attacks is it shoots stuff out of the trunk. Some are peanuts, some are water, some are dust, some are air. Its recovery is that it tries to kind of like Ivysaur's Vine Whip. It tries to grab the ledge with its trunk, and we already know the Final Smash. And yeah, its side special or its air attacks are all just like general lurches and stuff like that. Yeah, there you go.
Can it jump?
Yes, yeah, it can jump. Everyone can jump in Smash.
Are you sure
it's like
that
Ganon
the
though, where it
recovery
feels
is
super
not
heavy.
Dumbo style flying with the ears?
No.
Then we are at a disagreement.
Alright, Sam, go.
That's a deal breaker. Okay, this is gonna be an assist trophy. It's Gladys from Portal.
Oh, how could I not bring a Portal, you fucking genius?
I'm gonna use Gladys as in the assist trophy, so Gladys can like hover in like one of the corners of the screen, and she'll randomly throw in portals around the map. And like to throw in like a damage bonus, we can throw in like one of the like iconic cubes from the Portal game, and like every time a cube hits another person, they take damage from that. And you can also go through the portals on the map, so it's like, oh my gosh, portals! Why did we not think of this?
I love that.
That's beautiful.
I love it. I would like to make an addition to that with the, I like your idea of the cubes being there for the extra damage, but there's a 1 in like 15 chance that it'll be the companion cube, and if it hits you, it actually heals you.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh, I'm definitely fine with that. Yeah.
Nice.
Because I don't think Portal can be an actual fighter, considering there's not really a whole lot of fighting going on in Portal.
Shell could be.
Shell could be a good character.
Yeah. I think Shell could be. But that is a topic for another video, because this is the end of this one. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you.
Oh.
You're beautiful, and I love you. And
It's
like and
already
subscribe and all
over.
that bullshit. Nevin and Sam, do you want to say goodbye?
No.
You're just like Dylan.
Wow.
You and Dylan both just go, no.
Be sure to like and subscribe to LUIGINATOR.
Yeah, do that. Do that. Yeah, do that. All right, bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Go home.
Thank you for letting me be here.
Stay safe.
Thanks for coming. Probably the end screen is probably already started by this point in time, so we're just talking over it. I'm gonna be honest.
That's
Yeah.
great. Just closing. You should keep this in just over the music, just us talking.
Yeah. Yeah, essentially.
So if you guys want to say anything offensive, no one will hear it.
Oh,
Have I ever talked to you guys about the Jews?
that's gonna be the closing line. We're done. That's it.